everyone. Will Crabtree here with the Gorilla Gurus Marketing Happy Hour. I'm here with my co-host, Mr. Terry Yannick, the Director of Operations here at Tampa.media. And Gracie, forgive me, your last name?
Goltermann.
Goltermann.
Yeah.
The Assistant Director of Development at the Children's Cancer Center.
Yes. Thank you.
Welcome.
Super excited.
So much for having me. I'm a big podcast girly, but I've never been on one. So this is a super fun first.
Great. We're here to talk about the Children's Cancer Center holiday card campaign. So it's Christmas in July, right? We're trying to get a jump start on this campaign this year. We've been doing it for
a long time.
7 years, 8 years. Yeah. I think this will be our 9th year running this campaign, and this will be your 2nd year, right?
This will be my 3rd year.
Third year.
Yes.
Third year.
Mm-hmm. 2nd year fully running the campaign.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I will say, last year ran smoother than ever. So kudos to you.
Thanks. Makes me feel really good because, there's always bumps in the road. But we have you guys to get over those. So that's awesome.
We do our best to help. So for those people listening that don't know what the holiday card campaign is, can you give us a rundown of what that is?
Yeah. Can I start with a little rundown of the Children's Cancer Center?
Absolutely.
Okay,
yes.
Great. So the Children's Cancer Center is a nonprofit organization right here in Tampa, but we do serve the 5 surrounding counties in the area, and we are not a hospital. We're not research-based, but we provide support to children and their families as they face the difficult journey of pediatric cancer. So we have 30 programs that we operate, that we deploy, and they wrap around the entire family. They all are super unique in their own special ways, but all have the same purpose of building a connection, building that fellowship amongst the families to help them during their life-threatening illness. And the holiday card campaign is one of the many ways in which we have the capability of deploying all of these programs because of the money raised. So a little background on the campaign. It's been in the community for about 25 years. Come a long way since 9 years ago when we started working with you guys. But we partner with our families and children, whether there's 5 signature cards, so 5 kids. It could also be a pediatric patient's sibling. They design a holiday card and we sell them in public stores. There's 170 stores in all of the 5 counties that we serve. So that's Pinellas, Pasco, Hillsborough, Manatee, and Sarasota. So we're super excited. We've been able to really grow the amount of Publixes that we sell in as well. So yeah, you can buy them in the Publixes or online, and it's a great way to really incorporate our families and also, promote the Children's Cancer Center.
And those displays are usually set around the 1st of November, beginning of November.
Yep,
so they're there ahead of Thanksgiving, so you can get a jump on getting your holiday cards. They're great gifts. They're great ways to send someone a holiday card. Instead of pulling one off the Hallmark stand, you get a package of these. They come in packs of 20?
Packs of 20,
Packs of 20, so they come with envelopes as well. And then you can order those online at ccchholidaycards.com. So if you can't make it to the store to pick those up, you can have them shipped to you. And the website will get updated here in about a month or so with all the new designs. I think last year's designs are still up there right now.
Yeah.
So one thing that I want to talk about, and we're talking about marketing, right? So there's so many different facets of this campaign and how it touches in marketing, and the main primary goal always is awareness for the Children's Cancer Center and the work that you guys do in the community. So the one thing that I've always looked at is the stand itself is as a point of sale, but it's also branding and recognition for the center. But then there's other types of marketing that go into this with the sponsors, right? So the money raised is not just about the cards that are sold, but each card is sponsored by companies within the community, right?
So yes, there are 5 cards that we sell, and all cards have the opportunity to be sponsored by companies in the community. And what's really awesome for the company about that as well is they're really showcasing their philanthropic angle. So companies will sponsor the card. Not only is there a sticker on the stand that's in the Publix, their logo's on the back of the card of their choice. And they also can order up to a number of cards that they can then send to their constituents, their clients, their donors, whoever those people might be that they want to wish a well holiday season to. And that's a really great angle that a lot of the companies that sponsor capitalize on.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite campaigns because of so many different levels of branding and marketing associated with it. It's a fun campaign to work on. It's fun to work on every year because every year it gets a little bit different. It gets a little bit more streamlined. We've had a lot of trial and errors. We've gone to figure out like, okay, how do we distribute these and how do we make this as streamlined? Because it's all pretty much distributed by volunteers as well, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we help dress up the stands and we print the cards, and then your volunteers are nice enough to take those all out and distribute them around town.
Well, the fact that we're here talking about this in July speaks to the amount of work and planning and everything that goes into it, and how much you take on, right, and your team takes on, and then for us to better fulfill this for you guys, right, and meet our end of the deal, right, is it's not easy, right, no. But the amount of fun that we get to have, because this is where, especially Will and myself, this is where we thrive, right? Mm-hmm. This is the space that we're here for, is planning and brainstorming and coming up with new solutions and ways to go about it. And then being able to work with a team like yours just makes it even better, right? Because you guys bring new ideas and perspective to the table. So, it takes 4, 5, 6 months each year to kind of make sure that this goes off well. And the sponsors that you were talking about, making sure that they're happy with what they're getting out of it is, I think it's huge for us, right?
For sure. Now, if someone was interested in sponsoring, how would they go about contacting you to sponsor a card?
They can email me, they can call me, they can show up at the Children's Cancer Center and ask for me. But my contact information, I don't know if we can link it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll link it in there.
Yeah, just my cell phone, my email. I'm happy to talk about the opportunities. It's really cool that that sponsors get the opportunity to choose which card. So there's a little bit of collaboration in that, a lot of fun there, and then a different angle of sponsorship that we have available, which is one of my favorite parts of the campaign, is our custom sponsor opportunities, and that is when companies can choose the theme of a card that they want to be created. So for an example, a company will call me, hey, I want to get a custom card going to send out this holiday season. I want it to be the rendering of our building. So we then contact one of our child artists, and the child artist will create a design based on their, desires, and they'll use their color scheme, their branding really incorporates the company as a whole. And then, they just have that creative liberty to work with us through the child to create that artwork, and then they get to send that out as well. Create
Those
their
are
own
really special too.
Inside
really
messaging.
Are.
Yeah, that's the easiest sell. If you're going to ask me, you get one-on-one, hands-on with that sponsorship opportunity. So it's really great.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones as well. And then there's even another layer to this as well, or another opportunity too, is on the website you can order custom cards. Mm-hmm. So you can get the same designs that are in Publix, but you can have your logo and your own custom message added to the inside. So there's, again, a lot of different layers to this thing, so many different ways that you can interact with the campaign. We're going to get it out really, really soon. So if you're hearing this podcast or you're seeing this podcast, you're probably going to continue to get more information from us, because we're going to continue to talk about it. But we're going to link to all the stuff that you need to know to be able to stay up to date with it, and to contact Gracie in the notes and in the comments here. But thank you so much for joining us today. It's really great to have someone from the Children's Cancer Center, which is one of our favorite organizations to work with, and also to hear more about the campaign.
Oh, well, thank you so much. It was so fun. I love it. I hope I can come back.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, be sure to subscribe, check out the information on the Children's Cancer Center, as well as the ccchholidaycards.com, and stay tuned to find those cards in your local Publix.
Awesome.